Oh, here.
Her husband is in motorized.
Oh, das heißt, der Bike that all here is gonna snip down, up, down, up, down, zimmer around the bucket town. Have fun. Oh, das heißt, set up right foot hand. You're a bucket hill. One more time.
All clear. Timbers. 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 Timbers.
Do not enter. Mandatory and ongoing lockdown has been ordered for the Miami River Lumber Company. Repeat, do not enter.
So, is that, what's that pressure gauge up there?
Blower pressure. So this engine has a steam-driven blower off of that assembly there that draws a draft so that we can keep the temperature even throughout the entire board.
And I see is it fed by oil or?
Propane. These tanks right behind us.
So
There's 900 gallons of propane on board.
900 pounds of propane. Wow. And I assume you brakes are those?
These are your brakes. This is just your train brake.
Yep.
This is your controls your train and all the coaches brake. This is what it's called your Johnson bar. You can think of it kind of like a transmission, but it's not. Throw it all the way forward, you're using full steam forward. Throw it all the way back, you're using full steam back. So we'll run it, start out of the station, Johnson bar full forward, then we'll pull it back a few notches just to save on steam.
Very neat. It's very, and both trains are identical?
For the most part, yeah, there's some small differences.
I see. Thank you.
Special year. How many of you were here on April 29th? Okay, a lot of you. a memorable day for me to be part of that. So, and we've got a lot more in store this year, starting next weekend, Memorial Day weekend. And I'm sure you've seen the social media, the announcement about fun, fireworks, and 50. Have you seen that yet? Have you seen it? I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. I already know but they're still working on it. They're still working on programming all the lights, the sound. You know, we have a special guest that night, Mr. Barry Williams. Grant Pleasant Sr. Windmill Diamondback received a new paint job. So as you know, we painted a lot of rides this year. Starting last fall, finishing up this year, we painted Eiffel Tower, Racer, we painted Drop Tower, we painted Flying Ace. What else did we paint? We painted Backlot. We painted Backlot. We painted Adventure Express. So my goal, again, I have goals. You know, it costs a lot of money to paint rides. So my goal is that Diamondback will get a paint job next year. Okay? Huh?
All right, my next question from Haley. She wants to know, Mr. Coons, have you ever ridden the racer together with Don Howard, that is me? And how was that experience? And if not, what do we need to do to make that happen?
You know, I saw my question and I asked Don, have we? And he said, I don't think so. And that's...
Mike, GM, has not ridden the race with me. Before him, Greg Scheid, GM, did not ride the race with me. I think GMs don't like PR people.
All right, Don, we'll make a date. Either today or tomorrow. Either today or tomorrow.
During the
Okay,
tour.
which seat?
When they
Next question.
racer.
Who's flying all the drones with the new fireworks show?
And I mentioned fun, fireworks, and 50, so it's a show, you know, if you've been here for our nighttime fireworks show, it's pretty incredible, you know, the lights on my street, the fountain. But this year we're adding a lot more lights. Still have fireworks, but this year we'll have 200 drones in the air as well. So if you're standing at the front of International Street, looking at the tower, the fireworks on the left, as always, the drones will be on the right-hand side. And the drones are owned by Rossi Fireworks. So the same company that does our fireworks will be doing the drones. Okay?
The next question from Michael. Is Boom Blasters ever going to be overhauled or replaced? It hasn't changed much in all the 10 years since its conversion from Scooby-Doo, and it's showing its age.
Kind of like Diamondback, you know, I personally,
Have you ever read Scooby-Doo?
I want Boom Blasters to be
It was
upgraded.
fun. It fit the theme.
What's your high
So,
Like
it's on my
4,000.
list. But I have a lot of things on my
4,000.
list. But I agree, Boom
Is
Blasters
there
needs
secrets like there is in
to
Hollywood?
No.
be enhanced,
What if there isn't? You
you
just
know,
don't know.
maybe rethemed, you know,
There
something
isn't, it's
new
all
and
one
different. You know, better technology. So, has anybody been ridden Toy Story and at Disney? You love that ride? I love it too. So, you know, I'd love to do something like that. Would be my thought. But again, we have corporate partners, you know, planning and design,
Have you ever ridden the Toy
you know,
Story?
I wish I could make all the decisions myself, but I have a boss, and he has a boss, and they have a boss, and so forth. So, but yes, definitely, you know, hopefully in the next years, we'll redo Boo Blast.
Caleb would like to know, are you planning on keeping the Timberwolf concert series as a permanent thing each season, or is it just for
It's an airtime
2022?
machine.
Yeah, a lot of celebrating the 50th anniversary was, in some ways it's about nostalgia. It's about things of the past, but also things of the present and hopefully for the future. And one of the things that made Kings Island so special back in the 80s and 90s were concerts. And our live entertainment team does a great job with all the shows and you think about Carnival and Winterfest and so forth. This year we're going to have a lot of great entertainment. But when we were planning the 50th, one of the things that we said we've got to do is bring back concerts to Timberwolf. Okay? And this year we're learning about the concert business. It's an interesting business, and a lot of concert venues this year are reopening. Post COVID. So there's a lot of competition. But I think some of the work we've done with Timberwolf to have a separate entrance, to Timberwolf for those people who don't want to come into the amusement park, they just want to come to the concert. I can't imagine why. They just want to go to the concert, right? But this year's a test. If this year is successful, so success means people have to buy tickets to the concert, okay? We've had Spirit Song in the past. I know there was a question about Spirit Song. One of the things we wanted to make sure we did this year was have a Christian band and a Christian night. So we've got Skillet and Jordan St. Cyr. Skillet's been very popular with Spirit Song in the past. Jordan St. Cyr is an up-and-coming artist. He's phenomenal, by the way. So if we do concerts next year, it depends upon how successful they are this year. My desire is to have them again next year. Okay, that's what I want to do. So.
All right, last question comes from Dan. With all the great breweries in and near Kings Island, are there any plans to have a beer, wine, distillery event in the future, such as we've seen around the music park industry? We have the international food event, maybe a drink event, kind of company.
In the past 2-3 years, especially, we partnered with Sonder Brewing here in Cincinnati, a small craft brewery that's brought you Giga Lager. They brought you Blue Ice Cream Ale. Those will be back this summer. We're also partnering with Platform Beer out of Columbus, who's sponsoring our Timberwolf concert series. And a focus for us is to provide new experiences outside of rides. Our focus is on providing those experiences like Carnival, like Winterfest, in a food festival, wine, beer festival type form.
one I was not.
It goes to B. Alright, everybody get your cameras ready. Some sheet cross. Gonna run that backside here.
You can probably tell from the reaction when it dips, right?
Very bright.
Its cataclysmic impact from meteorites of much greater magnitude will only increase and accelerate coming generations. Our ability to destroy them when they reach out. We have a solution.
Coasterstock ERT, sit back, relax, enjoy the fastest ride at Kings Island. Yeah. How was that ride? Yeah, that's what I'm so we're trying to
That all clear is send you up above and out of here. We'll see you back here in just about 5 minutes on the beast, the best since 1979.